Welcome to another Fantasy Goodfellas video where we talk about the top 24 quarterback rankings for Week 8. You ready?
Those Fantasy Goodfellas.
Boom, boom, boom. Rolling on the field.
Those Fantasy Goodfellas.
All right, before we get started, let's say we are going to talk about Fantasy Pros predictions for Week 8. We're just going to talk about them. Number 1, Lamar Jackson versus the Chicago Bears, which is actually the 7th best defense against the pass. And Lamar Jackson's questionable. So keep in mind, Lamar Jackson was the top quarterback in the top 5 for the first 3 weeks. Then he got injured. So that tells you that it's going to be tough for him to come back and do so well. At number 2, Josh Allen at the Carolina Panthers, going against the modest Carolina defense against the pass. Josh Allen's coming off a bye, but Josh Allen has been lighting it up, been one of our best quarterbacks all season, so he should bode really well. At number 3, Patrick Mahomes versus the Washington Commanders, and they're heating up, and Washington's ranked 25 against the pass. So that should be really in Patrick Mahomes' favor. At number 4, Jalen Hurts versus the New York Giants against the mediocre 24th defense. The question goes here is, do they put it in Saquon Barkley's hands? Saquon Barkley's been very, very quiet. The receivers have been heating up, so I don't think they're a super balanced offense. I think they'll either go run or pass. I think this week they're going to have to run it to make Barkley happy. At number 5, Bo Nix versus the Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys has one of the worst defenses, and Bo Nix can just light it up. I think Bo Nix is going to have a great week, and he's going against the Dallas defense. Horrible. At number 6, Justin Herbert versus the Minnesota Vikings, who's number 4 against the passing game, and he's not too good he's had 420 passing yards, 3 passing TDs, but on the season, he's the 7th ranked quarterback, but the problem is he's going against a good defense. So that would be something to watch. I would be down on a lot of the receivers this week, even though Quinton Johnston, Keenan Allen have been playing well. I think they're going to have a little setback. At number 7, Daniel Jones versus the Tennessee Titans. Here, they're the 14th ranked defense against the pass. Daniel Jones, he's 288 passing yards, 2 passing TDs. He's the 5th best quarterback this season, so it should be, he's right where he needs to be this week in rankings. Number 8, Baker Mayfield, he's questionable going at the New Orleans Saints, but he is going against a soft defense. So, but they did lose Mike Evans. Number 9, Drake Maye versus the Cleveland Browns, who's very good against the pass. You saw what they did to Tua, basically just ended his career. So Drake Maye is going to have a tough week. They might have to depend on the running game a little bit. So we'll see how that goes. Number 10, Dak Prescott at the Denver Broncos, who's the 9th ranked defense against the pass. We know Dak Prescott can do it. He doesn't need to do a lot. 264 passing yards to me is not a lot. 30 attempts is not a lot in today's era. So now we're going to go through the top 12. We'll go through the top 16, and then we'll make it quicker. So at 11, Caleb Williams going against the Baltimore Ravens, which is going against the 31st, almost second to last defense when it comes to the pass. Number 12, Jaxson Dart at the Philadelphia Eagles. That defense is questionable. Jaxson Dart can put it on the ground. He can light it up. So let's see how he fares this week. Number 13, Brock Purdy at the Houston Texans. That's the number 1 defense against the pass. and he's questionable. So I don't think that he's going to be there. At number 14, Jordan Love at the Pittsburgh Steelers. They got the 10th best defense against the pass. Jordan Love, he's a good quarterback. Let's see what. But they also have Josh Jacobs, so they can get into the end zone. He just needs to get close. Number 15, Marcus Mariota at the Kansas City Chiefs, who have pretty much a poor defense against the pass. You see it with number 19, and he's filling in. He's a run quarterback. So, and number 16, Michael Penix versus the Miami Dolphins, who have a super soft defense. They're ranked 29th against the pass. He's questionable. And so let's just look at the next one's CD Stroud going against a soft San Francisco defense. I think he's the one that could really jump this week. I also think Carson Wentz at 18, he can jump. He's going against, pretty good defense against the Los Angeles Chargers. Number 19, Aaron Rodgers versus Green Bay. Tough defense against the pass. The one I really like this week is Joe Flacco versus the New York Jets. I think Joe Flacco can be easily in the top 10, if not 6 or 7. 6, 7. And then let's go ahead and look at the 21 through 30. You got 21, Spencer Rattler going against the soft Tampa defense. 22, Tyrod Taylor at the Cincinnati Bengals, another soft defense. He's questionable, though. The one that really is going to hurt is Tua Tagovailoa at the Atlanta Falcons, going against the second best defense against the pass. Then you throw in Andy Dalton. He is going against the Buffalo Bills in Buffalo. They're the 6th ranked. Dylan Gabriel at the New England Patriots. They're the 16th best defense. 26, Cam Ward at the Indianapolis Colts. 13th defense against the pass. Justin Fields. I guess they're trying to get both these quarterbacks some time. I guess it gets hard once you go past 16. And then that rounds out the top 30. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, good luck in this week's fantasy football. Oh, you thought you were getting 24 quarterback rankings? Well, I gave you 30.